Well, you know, it's gonna be one of those days when you wake up in a house that you can finally call your own, but needless to say, it has a lot of work to be done. Like, I really don't know who thought these were good choices, so we need to make better choices, but as you can see, we don't have a whole lot of money. So that's when we pick up odd jobs cleaning other people's trash because somebody decided to be friendly to raccoons. We just bag up all the trash that got spilled outside, set up the trash can again so we can actually throw the stuff away, and yeet, and then we make some money. And then we take a little brush and just clean up all the little grubby bits. That is an amazing brush right there. There's also a book right there, but I can't read, so I'm gonna ignore it. And we move on to a broken flower pot. And also, I was not joking about the raccoons. That's legitimately what happened. So we just scrub up the porch like we do and get rid of all the nasty little paw prints. And then we make our way inside and you kind of wonder why the raccoon chose this house. Maybe it got attracted to all the creepy fish that are mounted to the walls and everything. And there's a whole lot that needs to be picked up. And that bag is full, so we toss that one too. Yeet. Oh, a little too powerful of a toss. That's the wrong trash bin. And my goodness, this little guy got everywhere. We got messes to clean up in the kitchen and in the living room, all over the furniture. This is an amazing brush. Was this made by Mr. Clean? Speaking of clean, we gotta do that to the windows as well because I don't know what this little guy was doing, but that is so nice. Just seeing the brush wiper thing go across the window like that and it's clean, beautiful. Also, our job is to actually sell these fish, so we're gonna do that as well. All of you and the ore as well. Basically anything nautical themed because the interior designer went a little crazy. Kind of like a raccoon friend here who just scratched up the wall right behind the TV. Thankfully all those scratches go away though. And we'll just put the TV back where it was. Beautiful. No damage to it, surprisingly. And we also get more money if we sell the things with this tool than we do with the trash bag. And there's also some things to sell in here like this rag. I'm not sure why you would sell a rag. And I don't think that's one of the things you want to buy that's pre-owned. And then these little spice jars we'll put back and clean this one that's knocked down. It's still good because it's just empty, and then close all those lids. Beautiful. Set everything back to the way it was. Also, why is it more satisfying to clean things in a game than in real life? Maybe because in a game I'm instantly gratified for it with all the money we have. We already have $2,600. That's looking nice, but we can make a whole lot more and make sure this place is looking just as good as it was before. Also, these little slippers have raccoons on them, which is really adorable. This is also not the game I expected to have legs. We'll just set these right by the door. Not sure which one is right or left. I lose track of those myself. And then we'll fix the potted plant like we do. There was also that one that was out here. Let's just fix that as well. And then we'll just, you know, close that window because that's where all the problems started. And the paw prints continue into here. What was this little guy even looking for? Like, you would think he would have stopped in the kitchen, but no, he just kept going. And we could finish the job now because we have 1 star already, but I'm trying to make more money. So let's just sell all the things that are just weird and poorly placed, like this thing. It looks like he was trying to get into this room here. No idea why. Maybe he was looking for a way out, but then instead he went into here and made an absolute mess in the bathroom. Yay. Broke the spray bottle everywhere. Gross. And then he made it out this window. So at least there's no raccoon in here anymore. And we just have to clean this window like we do with a bit of back and forth. And that's looking lovely. And I guess whoever hired me actually really likes this painting, so we have to leave it. I actually kind of like it too. But there's more fish and a whole ship steering wheel and a whole lot more trash in here. Let's see if I can make this one. Yeet. Oh, beautiful throw. We also sell this sign as well, which I entirely agree with. And I don't even know what the deal is with mounted fish. Like, you can't even tell if it's real or not. But now we clean up even more things and probably put all of this back the way it was. Look, I knocked the toilet paper off the shelf too. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And then this little basket that I have no idea what went in it goes back right there. Perfect. Now there's only one room left that we have to tackle. I wonder what the damage is in here. Oh, it doesn't look actually damaged at all. Seems like all we have to do is sell things, like these fish posters. I only know one person that is this obsessed with fishing, and he would definitely not decorate his house like this. But it also looks like there's a little beaver statue right here. Look at the guy striking a power pose. We can collect it too. And was that everything? I guess it wasn't everything. Oh yeah, these paintings too. No sea life here. And it says there's more stains somewhere in here. Is it just bits on the floor? Oh, there are a few paw prints left. There we go, 3 stars, perfect. So now we finish the job and get an additional 2,000 monies. Perfect. And then we can take the new tools that we have and start working on the house that we actually live in. And somebody decided to track their footprints in the house and make their way all the way up the staircase. Is this me? This better not be me. Where's these go? Oh, I guess it was me. We just won't talk about it. We'll just clean all these up like they were never there. Ah, we get a cleaning perk point. So we could get a cleaning spray, just clean faster in general. I like the idea of the cleaning spray. Let's go with that. So now we find a spot on the floor, like probably by the door here, spray it once, and then, oh, that disappears in an instant. And we can spray a few things at a time. That's amazing. This is gonna make this go so much faster. I like it. But also, how do these little stains just get absolutely everywhere? And the windows are just absolutely smudged. Who lived here before me? No wonder they wanted to move out. They couldn't live with themselves. Are the walls in need of cleaning too? It doesn't look like it, thankfully. I feel like I need to just spray this cleaning stuff in the air because it probably smells like absolute garbage. And under the couch too. All right, I'm just gonna flip this couch for some money because I'm definitely replacing that in the future. Don't really want to park my butt there. And at least the wallpaper looks a lot nicer when there aren't gross like water damage smudges everywhere. It's just a shame that it looks like a weird environmentalist hat. I don't even know. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. And there's broken plants everywhere, and we can apparently flip the plant for $0. Cool. Old radiator. Oh, that one actually looks a little nice. Not sure I want to flip that yet, but we can get rid of, you know, the awful wallpaper that's literally peeling off the walls and just collect a bit more trash. Clean up some coffee smudges, and oh no, there's a mess under this door too. I'm afraid to open it. Oh, okay. It's not the worst, just a giant stain on the floor. That cleans up very nicely. And look, I get a free volleyball. I don't even play volleyball anymore. Now we clean up all this, and we should probably get rid of these old pots and pans. What does this note say? Excuse me, pot, I need to see this note here. You can throw it out now. Your mom didn't let me. Did my sibling live here before me? Who am I related to? Also, you know it's bad when the garage looks like the cleanest part of the house. Thankfully, we can clean up all this, and now we know where the trash can is. So we can also just throw away these bags. Excellent. Get a little money for that. Sorry about trash. How about you be sorry about trash in the house? You ever think about that? Leaving me with all your mistakes. Who are you, Blitz? And there's also just marks on the wall where paintings used to be. I don't even know how that happens, but I don't like it. Spray it all. Get rid of it all. At least I managed to keep my room nice and clean, except for the smudges on the walls. We don't talk about it. At least I clean up the nicest, and there's not a whole lot of mess in here. Gotta make sure my living space is nice and tidy, and on the ceiling as well. Thankfully, we can clean up all of this. And I believe that should be all the messes in the kitchen or in the house in general, except there's one footprint right here that I forgot about. Don't worry about it. But there's also smudges on the counters as well. Oh no. The note says pizza's left in the fridge. I'm worried to look. Oh no. What is this? Can I flip that pizza, please? I can flip the plate. We're gonna trash that. Surprisingly, the plate is incredibly clean, but it's probably got a colony growing on it. So we're just gonna flip that and let that be someone else's problem. Get a few more smudges out of the way. And this window, I think, is the last thing we have to worry about. Just clean up both of them, reach in behind the faucet, like is the most annoying thing in the world. But we did it. There's a few more rooms, like the laundry room to take care of, which isn't too bad, surprisingly. And I'll be honest, I'd rather flip all this old furniture than try to find some way to justify it. Just get rid of all of it and some of these old pots and pans that thankfully we can get some money for. And then we can go into the computer and get some new furniture for us. Let's find a style that we like. Definitely want a house that makes me feel cozy. So this sofa actually looks pretty good, although it looks very uncomfortable to sit on. This is a little too fancy. There's the IKEA option. There's the buffalo route. Let's think about this. The couch is gonna go right here. So maybe something that just goes into it very nicely. And oh my gosh, there's a lot of options. I can buy stuff that already looks damaged. No thanks. You know, maybe we'll just go the simple route because we can actually afford this one too. So we get it in right there like that. It's a little dark. So let's get something that looks a little brighter. Like this one that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, I could definitely see myself lounging right here. What do you mean not enough money? I literally bought it. Oh well, we have a couch now and that took most of our money. We also won't talk about this window that I didn't see until now. And I actually don't mind this bar as much, but there's a random plank here that I don't know why it exists. Seems like a really messy repair job. It's not even lined up properly. What is this? So many bad choices were made here. But I am gonna get rid of this furniture because it doesn't look very comfortable. And this plant here has seen better days. All of this place has seen better days. So we'll get rid of everything that's not alive. Like, there's so many mixed things going on here. I don't know what vibe they were going with. Oh no, and there's smudges on the ceiling too. I didn't notice them down here. I thought it was part of the patterning. Although the ceiling really doesn't look that bad. Aside from the rafters going through, I can leave the ceiling as is. And does the couch go with the ceiling? I think it does. And looking at this room, it seems like it does get the most light. So we want this place to have just as bright colors, which sadly means we have to get rid of this cool looking fireplace. We can find a better one, but also there's a note here that I can't even read. It's just kind of there. So we'll just get rid of it. Also, this carpet is incredibly gross. So get rid of you for only 21. Oh no, that's why it was there. How can people live like this? I just moved in here and this house is scarring me for life. Not to mention these kitchen cabinets, but I also need to replace the wallpaper behind it, so I guess we gotta leave it for now. Oh my gosh, look at this alarm clock. I need it. I am not immune to impulse purchases. Let's just put it on the bed for now. Get rid of this boring old clock. And yes, this is beautiful. Best purchase in the game right there. And speaking of, I could definitely use a new office chair so I can, you know, do some important work, but we'll change the style of that. Ooh, hold up. Wow, I can get a gold gaming chair? Making some very important and worthwhile decisions here. Oh no, I found the weird animal patterns. Why would anyone go with this? Oh man. And now I'm at the point that I realize I should not be trusted with custom work. We're just gonna ignore that. Ooh, I actually really like this one. Put that one in there like that. Yeah, it's beautiful. Too bad I haven't unlocked sitting down. Also, is this mess that I have to clean up? It is. Why do I have a blackboard? Who uses these anymore? And some more plants that have seen better days. There's an entire upstairs that I haven't even seen yet. So many messes. Also, this looks like the master bedroom. So why am I in the side room? Probably because it's the cleanest room in this place. It's the only thing I could stand sleeping in at night. Get rid of the last few messes in here. Is this a bathroom? This is, no, it's a walk-in closet. Oh my goodness. Definitely gonna be moving in here in the future once it's actually, you know, livable. Is this shelf even salvageable? Oh, it is. Neat. What does this say? You can have the big bedroom now if you want. Well, I definitely wouldn't take it now. I might just stay in this cozy little bedroom that's basically a dorm room because at least I have little train sets that I can put together. Gotta do something to keep myself from going crazy in here. Just a bunch of little tracks like this that go together nicely and kind of overlap in a weird way. Ooh, a big old ramp. That's cool. Except it doesn't line up, so hope you don't have OCD if you're watching this. And then we had the little train right there. Perfect. And then the box goes away into the void. And I think all these wall hangings have to go because they're really not serving me any favors for, what was that fancy word they use? Feng shui. Another thing I'm thinking too is we could probably set up this as like a living room. Might have been what it was to begin with, but it definitely doesn't look that way now. So we'll get rid of all this and get rid of the heat as well. We don't need that, right? And probably get rid of the fireplace too, at least this one. And then we can find a TV stand that, whoa, this one is funky looking. And this one is a bit too simplistic for my taste. So we'll go with this one and get something bright looking like this. We can put the couch on this wall. So let's try to center it like that. Sure. And then get that right in there. Perfect. That's a big screen right there. But the fact that it doesn't line up with those individual rafters is kind of annoying. There, that looks a lot better. We can turn on, oh, look at that channel. We got the Builder Beaver and he's like doing a He-Man thing with Frog and Mr. Toad, except Toad is a lobster. We'll save the programming for another day. Didn't manage to finish the extra room. Have fun with it. Thank you for taking this burden from me. What are you setting me up for? Oh, we don't talk about it. Let's just go outside instead. And then wow, we actually admire the garden. I'm surprised these things are even alive given the state of things. And also some of the weird shrubs that are in here. Like you, and you. Bunch of weird little things that are surprisingly not dead. Oh man, but the backyard too. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. I'll keep that there. Never mind the fire hazard it's presenting being this close to the tree. And I feel a lot better about the outside of this house and the color arrangement of it than what's going on inside. But I'd say we have a good start. We need a lot more money to get this done, and we only have some of the tools to get this done. But I think we can handle that in a future video. So if you guys want to see that, then be sure to let me know and like this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and sub to Intern. And thanks to the channel members including Bread, Mr. Cripple 1, Ancient Elixir 1, Corby Farm, Dakota C, Donamoto, Devion X, Muffin Stuffer, Lucas S, Splatter Sex, The Real Nickname, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Droopalong, TJ, Seriously Sarcastic, Angel, Lily, and The Miner Within.